I mean, you kind of answered this question, but just to kind of drill it in a little bit more, how much of this is just for your dad, like completing what he started? How important is that for you to take what he got going and just make sure you see it all the way through the end?
I think he will be happy because of these results, and any fight doesn't matter. When he was cornering us in amateur competition, when he was cornering us in professional, he always liked to win. He never liked to lose. Doesn't matter. Like even any small things he lose, he take is like very very seriously. He was a winner of on his life. He was a winner. He never liked to lose. He was very good chess player. He was good football player. He know how to play billiard. He was good tennis player. He was good. When I say something like this, like people don't understand. He was very good wrestling with gi and no gi, ground game. Like grappling, freestyle wrestling, and like with any of sports, he was very good, and he was very talented from this. And when we compete, when his student compete, like with other guys, like amateur, professional, training, doesn't matter. He want always we win. It was his goal.
And that's why you guys are 91-1, those four.
That's why we're here. That's why we're talking about so many good things, so many belts, so many like champions names like Umar, Usman, Gaji, Islam. It's like and many fighters coming. People don't know them, but they are very hungry. they gonna be on top very very soon. But not today. Maybe after a couple of years, they gonna be on top. They are ready for their chance, and their time is gonna come. There is so many fighters, but not all of them. Not all of them, but we're gonna have so many champions very soon too. Not only these guys, other guys, they coming too, because they following what they doing. Because they go to the deep ocean, they go to the war, they go to the fire with them, and a lot of guys they survive. They survive with them like so many hard rounds, and when they finish, other guys gonna come. Same thing happened with me. Same thing gonna happen with them or with them or not. There is always gonna be champion. I was there, Islam gonna go, other guys gonna come. We have very good talent. They coming, but people don't know about them.
And I gotta ask as a follow-up to that, like obviously your dad taught you that. Where did he learn it from? Is that just the region? Is that just the region teaches you that?
No. It was exactly his experience, the way how he learned on this life. Like till 18, he was living in village. He was living in our village. He was learning only freestyle. Then he go to military, because when you're 18 in USSR country, if you don't go military, you go to jail. You go military 2 years. He was in military. He learned there. He learned in military like judo, how to wrestle judo. Then he come back. He moved to Ukraine. He was there. He was learning sambo, judo, and he already have base since when he was kids till to 18. He have very good base for freestyle wrestling, and he was competed wrestling, judo, sambo, and he has very very like old school coaches of that time. He learned a lot of things from them too, and by himself he was very disciplined person too, and he really liked training. Like so many things come together, and since 1986 or 85 he beginning training. When he moved, come back to my village, our village, he beginning training like village young generation. And since that time, he was training till his last days, And it was like almost 35 years almost he was coaching, and by himself. Some people, they learn so many things but there is no discipline, there is no energy, there is no knowledge, you know. And he was very educated person too. When he was going school, in school he was a best student when he finished, and in university he was best student too. I talk about not physical things. Like he was very smart. He read a lot of books all the time. Like first things, what he always used to say to us, like all of us, Islam, Umar, ever, like we have to educate. We have to read a lot. We have to know history. We have to, like first things was education, not sport. Sport was only second. Like first things was education, you know. And yeah, and maybe it's come to him from his mother, father, or uncle. Like so many things come together.
As becoming a coach yourself, has it changed your perspective of like your father as a coach?
No. I like when I became coach, I understand like how my father was feelings, all his feels. Like I understand now because this is very very big responsibility. You know the way how you train. Sometimes you have to give guys rest. Sometimes you have to push them. You know it's like there is. It's have to be very very like you have to stay on balance. You know you cannot like sometimes like some fighters they never complain and you can block them, you know, very easily. They don't even understand where is limits too. Some fighters they go till they die. They train, they follow, they do everything, you know. And that's why they need coach. You have to be like looking at him, like maybe you don't have to do this, do this. You know, it's like it's very very big responsibility, you know. And I think for this kind of reason now I understand him, like the way how he was feeling, because sometimes you can be very very straight and very mean person. You have to be sometimes, but maybe inside you are not, you know. But you have to be because very big team, you know. You have to be straight because of a lot of things, you know. And I think for this kind of reason, I understand him more when I become coach.